let me ask you something. Can you not stand your fellow short man?
Oh my god.
Damien?
Hold on, I'm playing Flappy Bird.
Does your aim reflect the movements of a child tweaking on 6 prime energy drinks? Or just plain and simple, you don't have any friends, but still yearn to traverse deep into the mines and dig that mineral? Then let me show you today's pick off the indie shelf, Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, developed by Fun Day Games. DRG Survivor is a spin-off game from its original counterpart, Deep Rock Galactic. It is a roguelike that takes heavy inspiration from Vampire Survivor for its core gameplay loop, but structures it around the concept of the original game's deep dives. You have 2 objectives: dig down into the mines as deep as possible and collect as much ore as you can, and at the end of it, exterminate the Dreadnought. Which on paper sounds pretty simple, but like a job description on LinkedIn, corporate doesn't tell you everything. The mines are crawling with ravenous alien bugs, and it is up to you to take out as many as you can while collecting their XP points to level up your weapons, health, and speed to survive. And hopefully by the end of your excavation, you will be strong enough to eliminate the Dreadnought. But before we set off, we need to know where you are going. You have 3 maps to choose from, each containing different hazards that can be used to your advantage or lead to an unforeseen demise. Then you have your hazard level. This is your difficulty, and each level has specific challenges that make runs more strategic and satisfying for completionists. Now time to discuss what you're up against. First off, aiming is not required. The game does everything weapon-wise for you. All you have to do is run and avoid being bug food. Every bug you kill drops a certain amount of XP orbs. Collecting enough of these will cause you to level up and select one of 3 randomly generated perks. These perks can increase your weapon's effectiveness or boost your physical attributes. Levels 5, 15, and 25 specifically allow you to select a new weapon to add to your arsenal. You may notice that when upgrading your weapons, you can choose to upgrade one at a time or all of them at once. The difference between upgrading one and all of them is your individual weapon's rank. Upgrading a single weapon enough times allows you to select a super upgrade known as an overclock. Overclocks are extremely busted and are well worth the investment should you find a weapon you really enjoy. Some examples are a minigun with incendiary bullets that also pierce through multiple enemies to controlling an army of mobile Palpatine turrets. With these tools at your disposal, you will eviscerate as many bugs as you can to draw out the elite of the sector. Once the elite is defeated, you can then descend to the next sector until you reach level 5, where the Dreadnought waits for you. However, when you successfully kill the elite of the sector, you have 30 seconds to get back to the dropship, or it leaves without you. And I know how painful it can be to leave behind a massive cluster of XP orbs or a giant vein of gold and nitra, but what's the point of having them if you can't even use them? Shooting bugs isn't the only thing you will be doing. Oh no, my fine bearded friend. You will also be digging. A lot. Either to escape the onslaught of insects or mining that ore for Daddy at HQ. There are a variety of ores you will encounter on your endeavor, the most useful being gold and nitra. These materials go towards upgrading your current equipment during a run, and at the end of each sector, you can spend the gold and nitra you acquired to purchase healing or more upgrades for your weapons. And believe me, you're going to need them. So I don't care if the elite and its 10,000 bug friends are behind you, you are going to mine that gold, so help me God! Any other metals you discover will go towards upgrading passives on the home screen, making you feel a little stronger with each new run. Each sector also has side objectives that boil down to picking flowers, mushrooms, or mining morkite. And when you hit your quota, you get a small burst of golden XP. Resupply pods containing perks can also be summoned once the landing zone is clear of debris. A secondary use for these pods is strategically timing them to smash hordes of bugs or one-shot most bosses. Classes. All 4 from the original Deep Rock Galactic are here, and I will be briefly describing all of them right now. Scout. The primary use for him is unlocking the other classes. Okay, fine. Initially, he's not that bad. He is naturally fast and has decent starting weapons. The problem with him is he feels too single-target focused, and unless built carefully, can be overwhelmed very easily due to him not being able to thin the horde and focus the boss. And the longer the elite lives, the stronger the bug hordes get. Playing Scout on anything above Hazard 2 feels near impossible to me, so unless you have a specific challenge to complete, play one of the other 3 classes. Gunner. The objective is simple. Stare at your enemy and watch them die. Gunner's specialty is picking up any piece of heavy weaponry he can get his hands on and sending all who oppose him out in a blaze of glory while giving direct eye contact. Engineer. Continuously upgrade your turret's reload speed, and then put down the controller. Engineer doesn't worry about the arts of funneling, training, or picking any weapons other than more turrets if he can help it. Hell, the overclocks even let them mine for you. I understand that Survivor roguelikes don't have much interaction when it comes to weaponry, yet somehow Fun Day Games made it feel like the game plays itself with this class. Driller. Walls mean nothing to you. You are a mole that peeks its grubby little head out for oxygen when there is no more precious metals to be mined. Your defenses consist of AoE attacks, be it fire, electricity, poison, or all of them combined. So, like the common League of Legends player, you are a walking hazard. The more you level up each class, the more weapons they can unlock, resulting in class-exclusive weapons bleeding over to the others for a chance to unlock during a run, making the build experimentation possibilities nearly endless. Deep Rock Galactic Survivor is an incredible spin-off from the original, taking the core mechanics of Vampire Survivor and blending it with its original source material, giving it its own identity in the genre. Every run can lead to new possibilities when building up your favorite class, and with each hazard level, feel more intense. I love this game way more than I thought I would. So if you were iffy on Survivor roguelikes before, I suggest you give this one a try. Its challenges, map variety and interactivity, and hazard completion structure really add depth to the automatic gameplay, making it feel more strategic compared to Vampire Survivor. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Rockin' Stone!